What's up YouTube, this is iTweaks here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the top 5 Winterboard themes of 2013. Now this is going to be part 2 because I already made one of these videos this year, and if you want to check that out then I'll put an annotation right here as well as put a link in the description below. Now before we get started, I do want to say that all these wallpapers will be available on my Facebook. So if you're looking for the wallpaper for a specific theme that I've shown, then just check my Facebook, a link in the description below, and you can download those and put them on your phone. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the first theme that I'm going to show you guys is called Aplo, and this is from the creator of OXO. So if you have OXO, then expect full compatibility with this theme. Now let's first look at the lock screen. You can see that it's got this themed clock bar up here as well as the slider down here as well. Now this text right here that says iTweaks is actually not there if you don't use Springtomize to change your text. So there's no text whatsoever with this theme, so it takes that away completely. Obviously the slider is a little bit different as well as the camera grabber here, but let's go ahead and unlock and I'll show you what the icons look like. So you can see here that it has this real pastel look and there are no app labels, and this is something that you can change in Winterboard if you want to. You can put those app labels there, but I really like it not being there. It just gives me a minimalistic and simplistic feeling when unlocking my iPhone. Another awesome thing about this theme is that it covers over 300 icons. So chances are if you download this theme and install it, you are going to get most, if not all, of your icons covered in this theme. So you can see as I swipe through, I mean there are a few here and there like Find My iPhone Isn't or Speed Test, but I mean most of these, and I mean I have a ton of icons on my phone here, but you can see that it's very thorough. So if we go ahead and open up OXO here, you can see here that it's obviously completely compatible with that as well. You can see the themed icons down here. So that's Aplo, and it comes highly recommended. Here we have a theme called Circle for iPhones, and now this is going to work for the iPod Touch as well, just so you know, but it is called Circle for iPhones. So you can see here that they themed all the icons in a circular format, and I think it looks really good. So one thing to mention is it doesn't really have support for a ton of applications, but it does have a mask. So it doesn't support Vine or Twitter, but you can see that it has a mask for it, so it makes it look similar to all the other apps. One thing I do recommend downloading if you do theme your iPhone a lot is this tweak right here. It's called Theme Icon Maker. Now just go into Cydia, download Theme Icon Maker, you go into it, and then whatever the theme is enabled, you just tap on the theme that's enabled, and then you can add all icons just like that, and then you can respring. So I'm going to cancel it right now so we don't have to respring, but that's what you need to do. So if there's an available mask that you can use, then it's going to do that, and it's going to put it on all the applications like you can see here. Now one thing you will notice is that mailbox right there. So as long as you don't have over 10,000 mail, then I think you should be fine with this. But definitely a really cool tweak, and I like the design as well as the detail to all of the themed icons. So go ahead and check it out. Alright, next up here we have Colorific. Now you can see here on the lock screen that they actually changed the slider here as well as the camera grabber as well. So let's go ahead and unlock it here, and you can see that these icons are actually, I mean they look really good. There's a lot of emphasis on the primary colors, and these colors are really vibrant. So there is some actual in-application theming for this theme. So let's go ahead and go into the phone here, and you can see that the dialer is completely themed, and if we call somebody here, you can see if I switch to the keypad, that's all completely different as well. And let's end that call. Let's go into the notification center here, and you can see that that's themed as well. And if we go into the messages app, you can see here that it's completely themed as well. You got a different little camera button here as well as the themed message bubble. Another really nice touch to this tweak is it gives you 12 different wallpapers here. So if we go into our wallpapers and we slide down, you have all these wallpapers to choose from, and it really has a nice little gradient look to them. If I select the red one, let's go ahead and do that. So you can see it's got some black gradient to it, and I mean it just looks really good with this theme. So that's definitely a plus as well. So if we go ahead and swipe over, you can see that it does have pretty good icon support as well. I believe there's over 100 applications that it does theme, as well as he takes requests if you go to his website and input that. And there's more information on that in Cydia if you want to check that out. So Colorific is definitely one of my favorites right now. So give it a shot and check it out on the Mac City repo. Alright, so the next theme that we have up is called Too Simple. Now it doesn't do too much for the lock screen, but let's go ahead and unlock it here, and you can see that the icons have that flat look like iOS 7 has made so popular. Now this looks a lot different than iOS 7 in my opinion. I mean, it does have that flat look, but a lot of the accents are white, and you can actually change the border of these folders right here as well. Again, this theme doesn't have too much in-application theming, but the icons itself are really cool, and it's really one of my favorites at the moment. Alright guys, so last but not least, we have Iflat Evolution. Now this is a really cool theme that has all the bells and whistles. So you can see the lock screen is completely themed, tells you the time, the day, then the device is locked down here. You got your camera grabber, obviously. Now I'm not too sure about why this is still here. I turned the widget off. This is actually supposed to be a widget that goes onto your springboard, but I turned the widget off, so I'm not too sure about that. But let's go ahead and unlock it here. So if we unlock it, you can see all of the applications here, and I mean the applications look really good. I like the contrast of the really bright colors against the black, and it just looks really good. I mean, it almost has a colorific feel to it. It has those colors, but it has black instead of the white accents like Colorific does. The only complaint I have about this theme is just the icon support. I mean, everything else looks really good. I mean, if we go into the settings here, I believe it's this one right here. You can see it's got its own loading screen. You got all the icons right here, the sliders right here as well. And you scroll through. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you can go through and look at, and it just looks completely different. You can see the dialer here. If we call somebody, call them, go to the keypad. I mean, it just looks different, and it looks good. Everything looks uniform. But all in all, I think it's a really cool theme. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, then go ahead and subscribe. Also, don't forget, I'm putting all the wallpapers from this video on my Facebook. There's going to be a link in the description below that you can just click on, go to my photos, and check it out, and like the page if you want to as well. And also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for updates. Alright guys, until next time, peace.